The city of LA claims to have closed pot shop after pot shop, but we found a shell game going on.
CBS 2 investigative reporter David Goldstein says dozens of pot shops are popping up after supposedly being shut down.
The signs outside this North Hollywood store are advertising women's leggings, 4 for $20. But a search online shows 420 also happens to be a term that refers to marijuana. And coincidentally, that's just what appears to be selling next door, medical marijuana.
You just smelled it.
We watched the foot traffic.
He's happy as a lark.
As people came out with canisters and took a whiff. Sometimes we saw what appeared to be underage kids going in on their way home from school.
You guys first-time patients?
When we send someone in with a hidden camera, they ask for their medical marijuana card.
You guys don't have the right guy here. I can't take you guys in.
There are no signs indicating the store is a medical marijuana dispensary, but online, marijuana websites listed as Harley's Center. Public records show it's owned by the same company that ran another dispensary called Harley's Place, which was forced to shut down for violating Prop D. That's the law which capped the number of marijuana dispensaries in LA. One of the men who works at Harley's Center didn't want to talk about it.
Is this like an underground pot clinic here? I mean, there's no sign, there's no nothing.
It's nothing like that, man.
Yeah, it is a pot clinic. I mean, the company that owns this used to own one that was shut down. And that's not the only one we found still in operation after being shut down, despite announcements by public officials.
We have succeeded in closing more than 500 illegal medical marijuana businesses.
That's what City Attorney Mike Feuer said in early April. But we went through the list of closed marijuana businesses. Some even his office admits are still operating. Out of the 500 closed, we found at least 60 still open in one form or another.
Hello?
At Dreamland Collective, they wouldn't buzz me in. They're on the city attorney's list as having been shut down on Ventura Boulevard in Studio City. But we found them open across town in the Mid-City area.
Just trying to figure out why the city attorney says they closed you down in one location, now you open up in another.
And this picture from Google Maps shows Fresh Collective Peace in North Hollywood in January of this year. Today, the sign reads In Time Collective. Fresh is on the list as being shut down, but we found In Time operating with the same email address.
Is it the same people as Fresh Collective?
Not that I know of.
An attorney for Fresh Collective and In Time says they have a different board of directors.
Is it a true statement that 500 have been closed down?
Absolutely.
If more than 10% we found have reopened or just moved?
Feuer defends his office's crackdown on dispensaries, claiming even more have been shut down despite what we found.
We found 60 that are still open, either under a different name or the same name.
Yeah, and then again, I would be happy to see your list. That may be true. Our list is about 30, but 30 or 60, the question remains, what is our office doing? And the answer is 512 shut down, more shut down every day.
It's only a drop in the bucket.
Rigo Valdez is a big supporter of Prop D and says more enforcement is needed because as soon as one is closed down, others open up.
It's kind of like a whack-a-mole game here in Los Angeles, and we think that we need much quicker, much better enforcement.
But attorney Stuart Ricklin, who represents 30 dispensaries, says the city doesn't have a right to shut them down, and despite what Feuer is saying, some are defying the law.
So the collectives that are opening are taking sort of a calculated risk as civil disobedience that the misdemeanor of Proposition D is just not going to stop them from helping their patients.
What does that say about the efforts to shut these illegal places down?
We've been incredibly successful so far. There's still more work to do, but we're definitely on the right track.
Either way, it seems that while enforcement is closing many marijuana businesses, some are reopening and not wanting to talk about it.
Come on, talk to me a second. Where are you going?
David Goldstein, CBS 2 News.
Prop D was passed by the voters in 2013.